Hi, folks. We didn't have time to discuss this in class today. And just with our schedule, I wanted to give you folks some feedback on this identifying claims assignment. I thought folks who turned it in generally did a really, really good job of identifying facts, values, and policy claims within a text, specifically an opinion piece. This is generally what opinion pieces are going to be comprised of. And I just wanted to kind of connect some dots that I think people were starting to see with the pattern of how this particular essay uses these different types of claims to sort of build and progress their argument. So without getting into the specifics, we can kind of see how I have these categorized. So these first couple of paragraphs tend to focus on statements of fact. So they're saying this is true. So we can see the opening sentence, this is true, followed by three claims of value. So if this is true, then this is bad, and this is the impact, and this is the disaster. They're starting to build their case based on what they are presenting as a fact. Second paragraph, generally the same thing. Statement of fact followed up by a statement of claim. This is true, and then here's the issues, and then here's the issues. Third paragraph generally follows the same format, where you could maybe make an argument that this first sentence is a claim of fact, but that this inclusion of the line, Florida may have changed the outcome of the presidential election when Secretary of State Katherine Harris oversaw a purge of suspected felons that removed an untold number of eligible voters. They're kind of presenting that as a fact. I'd lean more towards value because they're saying like, well, this might have happened. So they're placing almost a value judgment on the effect of this. You could go either way. But generally, statement of fact surrounded by statements of value. We're almost a page in. They have not made a claim of policy yet. And this is what I wanted us to start to try and realize is, in this case, how this argument is comprised is they are stating the facts, saying what's good or bad, stating the facts, stating what's good or bad, stating the facts, saying what's good or bad. And then when we get down to the bottom of this essay is really when these claims of policy start coming through strongly. So they spend, 3/4 of their paper kind of building this line of logic for people to see. And then they hit us where, okay, if you've bought in this far, if you're believing that this much is true and you're following us, here's what we should do about it. Here's what we should do about it. Here's what we should do about it. And here's what we should do about it. The last 4 paragraphs are those judgments of not value, but policy. They lead with the facts, make value judgments off those facts, and to build a very strong case until the end. Then, based on all of that data, you put it together and you come to hopefully you come to our same line of logic with here's what needs to change and why. So great work on this. Take this into the rest of your essay reading as we're rhetorically analyzing how these arguments are structured. You can talk about how claims of facts, policy, and value interact throughout an argument to understand its structure and its impact. I think this would have a different impact if they just said, here's what we should do, and then here are all the other facts. I think it's much more effective the other way around, to start with the facts and to draw a conclusion from those. All right. Good luck. Hope this helps. Thanks so much for completing this assignment.